welcome to Gamer's Guide to the Galaxy, the show where we discuss all things gaming, and
My camera got moved since I
the
said
camera
that.
got moved, yeah. And where you can join in the conversation where you're in the chat.
Chat to the left. My left. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
I'm Chris. This is Miles.
And I'm Adam.
Miles is filling in for Jacob,
Yes.
who is clearly not here because Miles is significantly shorter.
And a lot cuter. But not quite as hairy.
All right.
Anyways, today our first topic of discussion is Sonic Boom.
Wait a minute. We weren't supposed to talk about Sonic anymore. We're under strict instructions that I'm not allowed to talk about Sonic.
Yes, that is true. Except for our Sonic game was released, and we probably should talk about it. 2 Sonic games were released alongside a TV show. So Sonic Boom. Oh boy, where do we start with this one?
I don't know, Miles. Why don't you tell us where you want to start? Oh, with the shitty character design? I agree. It's a great idea.
So we'll start with the shitty character design.
Do we start with the tape? Do we start with the scarf? Or do we start with Knuckles?
Start with Knuckles. Let's start with Knuckles. There's a lot of complaints about Knuckles. Oh god, Knuckles has no neck anymore. Ever.
Indeed.
Ever. It's just gone.
And apparently Knuckles has been taking steroids.
Yes.
Pretty sure we've discussed this before.
We've discussed that, but the game wasn't out yet. It was only, a couple of clips here and there, a couple pictures.
Yep.
Now the game's actually out. We've seen some gameplay, footage of it.
It's bad.
It's bad. It basically went from, that's all Knuckles does. Picks things up, puts them down. But it basically, what we watched, they basically went from a temple run format gameplay to a 3D hack and slash almost.
Suddenly, Sonic is punching and kicking, which is weird. It's weird on a lot of levels because that's not how Sonic fights. Knuckles fights with punching.
Yes.
But Sonic? Really? That's just odd. It doesn't strike me as true to the character.
No, it doesn't seem true to the character either. None of them really seem true to the character.
Okay, yeah, with Knuckles, they not only changed his physical appearance, they apparently changed his character himself. Knuckles isn't, or at least used to not be a stupid character. He'd be gullible, but gullible is not the same as stupid. Apparently in this, they're making him into a stupid character.
Yes, there was that point where, in the footage we saw, where Sonic said, "Knuckles, go left," and you see Knuckles do this. And then he goes left. Which means, really?
Which means he didn't know which way was left, which is
Kind of bad. Kind of really bad.
yeah,
Really bad.
a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
And then of course, you have Tails, who is wearing, I don't know what he's wearing,
I think they're supposed to be aviator goggles.
but he's not flying. It sort of moved away from Tails building airplanes, so why does he have aviator goggles?
For those temple run moments.
But that makes no sense.
Temple run.
And all right,
Let's go to the main character of Sonic, who now has the longest legs I've ever seen.
I'm not sure Sonic's the main character.
Really?
I'm pretty sure Dr. Robotnik has more lines in this footage we saw.
Yeah, he did actually.
I'm pretty sure Dr. Robotnik has much more. And I'm going to insist on calling him Dr. Robotnik because that's his name.
Well, the thing is, they changed his name to be Eggman because that was the Japanese name, but in America they originally called him Robotnik.
His name is Robotnik.
And he was called Eggman because he was an egg shape, correct? Kind of.
Sure.
He's a fat man.
He was called Dr.
Come to a
Robotnik.
point.
I don't know. In America, his name is Dr. Robotnik.
Yes.
Dr. Ivo Robotnik. Thank you very much.
But it doesn't even make sense to have Eggman anymore because they made him muscular. They made Robotnik look muscular. He kind of goes from this broad chest down to a thin waist.
And what's going on with his jacket? He's had half his jacket buttoned across. It was really weird. Is what it was.
He just looked really out of place because they still gave him the hovercraft thing there that he used to fit in perfectly.
The egg spaceship or whatever they call it.
Yeah, he used to fit in perfectly. He'd fit in it and his butt would just mold to it. Now he fits in and it's just all this empty space around him. It just looks odd.
Yes, indeed.
Looks really odd.
I don't know. Maybe they were afraid of insulting people. I don't know. But
if they're afraid of Dr. Ivo Robotnik insulting people because he is fat,
that's what I'm suggesting.
I think they are a little late on that.
But that's what I'm suggesting. I don't know.
So what are we gonna do about the people who take steroids? Are they gonna feel, ashamed because of Knuckles taking steroids, being an idiot, that kind of thing?
Maybe that's what happened to Knuckles' intelligence, right? If you take steroids, you lose intelligence, right?
Apparently.
Well, is that how it really works? I'm not sure.
I don't think that's how it works. There's a lot of other health factors and problems that arise from taking steroids, but I don't think intelligence loss is one of them.
Are we sure? Are we positive on this?
I think people that just take steroids are usually stupid to begin with for taking steroids, but
that's reasonable. Okay.
Okay.
So they had to make Knuckles look stupid. I get that.
So, yeah, they made him look stupid. They made him act stupid. Made him sound stupid.
Yeah, the voice acting.
Top notch, amazing. No, I can't even pretend. No, that's horrible voice acting. This game so far does not look good. But let's look at what they've added.
What have they added?
Styx the Jungle Badger.
That's right. How could I have forgotten?
Styx the Jungle Badger is a brand new character. Which is, I don't know, just another furry animal they added. And
Another furry. You can stop it right there.
yeah, another furry. The gameplay footage we saw did not have Styx the Jungle Badger, and I kind of made the mistake of searching for it on Google Images, and I got the fanfic drawings of it. God damn, people. Stop, please. When will I be able to search for a childish thing and not get that stuff anymore?
I don't think you can.
I don't know.
I don't think that's possible.
I don't think so.
I mean, if I'm not going to go there, but
when will they stop making games that ruined our childhood?
Any female Sonic character, you're going to get that sort of thing.
Yeah, but that was usually confined to Newgrounds.
No. Google Images.
I'm really hoping it's pulling it off from Newgrounds. I thought that's where the Sonic furry fanboys, dwelled.
I don't know. Is Newgrounds still a thing?
Yes, it is actually. They keep their site updated regularly.
Yeah, I know. I'm just,
Yeah, that website that we all knew back in elementary school.
Newgrounds.com. Whoa.
Okay. And, yeah, there's something that's still confusing me about this plot here.
Only something? One thing. It's only one thing?
Well, there's several things confusing about the plot of the game, but there's one thing that's sticking out to me particular right now.
Okay. What is it?
It introduces all the characters in the plot outline on the Wikipedia page. That's what I'm looking at. It introduces a brand new snake-like villain. Snake-like villain from a race called the Ancients. This villain's name is Lyric, who commands an army of robots. I'm that is one question I have, is how does an ancient have an army of robots? But we can get to that later.
They're ancient robots.
But it says here, to stop the Lyric's evil plan, the group must put aside their differences and find the Chaos Crystals before Lyric. That brings up two questions. One, what are the Chaos Crystals? I'm not sure. Are they less powerful forms of the Chaos Emeralds?
I suspect they are the Chaos Emeralds.
Did they just think the CC was better?
I don't know what they think. Maybe they think their audience isn't smart enough to understand what the word emerald means. I mean, I don't know.
But it brings up another question I have. The group must put aside their differences. What different? Are they teaming up with Robotnik in this one?
You know what? I suspect it's Sonic and Knuckles don't get along ever, under any circumstances, at the beginning of any game.
Because,
except for Sonic Heroes, but Sonic Heroes sucks and doesn't count.
Because, plot.
Right, right. I mean, it's just the thing they like to play up every time, which is Knuckles is gullible, gets tricked by the bad guy, starts fighting Sonic, and Sonic beats him, and then Knuckles realizes that he was wrong the entire time. That's the villain?
Yeah, that's the villain.
Okay.
That's
nice.
Okay.
So that could be what they mean, that Sonic and Knuckles are butting heads as usual.
But the gameplay footage we saw was the beginning of the game.
Yes, right? And they were getting along.
They were getting along. Sonic even told Knuckles go left, and Knuckles immediately did.
Of course. Not immediately.
Oh yeah, he had to figure out which way left was, even though there was only one way to go.
Oh shit!
Literally, the path went like this. It went straight or veered left.
Right.
Sonic said go left. Knuckles had to figure out which way to go.
Knuckles had to figure out whether she was supposed to jump off the side of the cliff.
Yes. Okay. They should make that an option if you accidentally go the wrong way.
Knuckles no, your other left, Knuckles.
The only joke that's done more to death than anything else.
Well, they do the Sonic versus Knuckles joke to death ever since Sonic 3, when it was actually fresh and something interesting. Knuckles was a really cool bad guy.
Yeah.
Now he's just a really stupid good guy.
Really stupid good guy.
They made him stupider.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. Right, Miles?
I'm sure Miles agrees with all of this. Miles is watching his career be horribly destroyed. And I don't know what it is with these Sonic games they keep putting out. It's like, I mean, they keep just putting out these really weird concepts and things. I don't even remember what the one I was playing at GameStop was.
I don't know. It was like some weird cylinder thing.
Yeah, it was like a cylinder thing. You can walk around it and you have to jump on. I didn't understand what it was.
You're trying to get to the tip of the cylinder. We're gonna end it right there.
Yeah. But I had no idea what the point of everything I was doing. That just made me feel motion sick, really. But
there was no point. It was a Wii Sonic game. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
It's just, so far, Sonic games that have been made for exclusively Nintendo systems are pretty bad.
I think it's because they try to make it for the Nintendo controls. Shut up, dog. I think it's because they try to make it for the Nintendo controls.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, every game company comes out with their controller. They come up with their own controls. PlayStation 3 had the motion control for smacking things. It's literally all it was used for. And guess what? No game company made any use of that after launch. Like, nothing. You didn't have a game where it was like, swing your controller to smack anyone. Because they realized motion control in console gaming, not the greatest thing in the world.
Well, there was Tales of Symphonia 2.
Don't tell me you had to do this for every attack.
No, but it tried to make use of it.
Oh, God.
Which was one of the downsides to that game. One of the many downsides to that game.
Many downsides. I mean, the new PS4 controller, it's got the touchpad, and even cross-platform games have tried to use it, but I mean, it really can only be used for limited things, and thankfully they haven't tried to use it for major things yet. They mostly used it for like a quick inventory swap because it has 9 regions that you can click on.
I see.
So I knew if I clicked this corner, it was, that would come up and I would use it. But when you put out these motion controls and everything, and the Wii U has the tablet controller, and you're trying to make games for that, it's not that simple to just do that. I mean, even with the Nintendo DS, a lot of the time your second screen is just like a map.
Oh, yeah. Right. They don't know what to do with all this stuff Nintendo throws at them. Because there really isn't anything to do with the stuff Nintendo's throwing at you.
I don't think I really ever used the touchscreen on my 3DS.
Why would you?
I don't know. None of my games really use it. I mean, I can use it to select inventory, or I can do it the old-fashioned way, which works just as well for me.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. There's no reason to. I mean, the most use out of a Nintendo DS touchscreen that I've seen is my little cousin. I think he's like 7 or 8, where he was just on the intro screen. This was a couple years ago, just for the record. He was just on the intro screen for the DS and was just making up his own little game where he was just moving around icons on the screen based on how he was spinning the screen using the touch screen. I mean, creative, sure, but I think that's the most use I've ever seen out of the touchscreen on the DS.
Yeah.
At least and it wasn't even a real game. It was just,
I mean, I think
my cousin messing around.
I mean, the DS does have games like, drawing and things like that. It does have that stuff, and it's got the original DS had the Brain Game Academy where, you had to do like puzzle solving to keep your brain young, I think is what they told you did.
Well, the worst, I mean, yeah, okay, the best developers for Nintendo's weird stuff is Nintendo, because
because
they're weird stuff.
I think when they put out this weird stuff, they have a plan for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the WarioWare games was all mini games that you did with the touchscreen. They had a plan for it.
Yeah.
But it's the third-party developers that come in and like, we can't do that.
What do you want us to do with this? Because if we use this, we're then making it exclusive to your system.
That we don't want to do.
Right.
Or we have to make 3 different games for each system. I mean, one for each system.
Right. Which Sega did do one time with the werewolf one, where he turns into a werewolf.
Oh god, they did.
It's actually like 3. They have different levels. All 3 of the games have different levels.
Yeah, actually, there was another the Prince of Persia game. One of the Prince of Persia games. One of the horrible Prince of Persia games. Not part of the original trilogy.
Okay.
They put out what they said was going to be 1 game, and it turned out to be 2 because Xbox and PlayStation had 1 version, and the Wii had a completely different game that had different levels and an even stupider story. So, it's not the greatest idea in the world.
No, it's not.
Yeah, they went to the other apartments.
People outside. Shh. All right.
But
so, along with the game for the Wii U, they have the game for the DS.
Yeah, the 3DS.
Which has a different story, but the same characters.
Different story, same characters. The plot of, the Wii U one is a villain tries to capture chaos crystals, use warmongering robots, and destroy the world. The story of the 3DS one, which seems to be more in-depth to me, I don't know, is that Amy discovers a secret ancient language and manuscript detailing the history and whereabouts of a lost crystal of power.
I'm sorry, but first of all, Amy's dumb. Like, she's actually dumb in previous games. Like, her character is, she's just unintelligent. And two, what?
Yes, I know. And then evil, vile villain Lyric kidnaps Amy in eagerness to get his claws on the long-forgotten power.
Third, okay, Amy's kidnapped. Game over. We win.
We got Mario. No, sorry, we got that back in 2006, didn't we?
It's not even that. It's that Amy being kidnapped is a good thing.
Yeah.
Because she's not annoying you by talking.
We don't even want to go. I don't even care. I sit here.
Like, I mean, they're giving us incentive to not beat the game.
Yeah, pretty much. Didn't they do that in 2006 anyways?
Did Amy get kidnapped in 2006?
No, that was the human princess that Sonic was in love with.
Right, but the human princess wasn't loud and annoying and obnoxious the way Amy is as a character.
No, but I would feel dirty rescuing her.
Well, there's that. There's that, you know, not so subtle.
Bird.
Yeah.
They were finally just giving the fans what they wanted.
No, that's not what the fans wanted.
Not that kind of fan. Not the fans of that. Not the fans of the games.
I know.
The fans of Newgrounds.
Fans of Newgrounds, the, you know,
DeviantArt.
yeah.
Google Images.
Yeah. Google Images. I'm sure there's images of that.
Oh, God.
I'm sure. We're not going to look that up.
No, we're not going to look that up, and we don't suggest looking it up.
Nope.
If you're into that, whatever, just don't. You don't have to share. Don't share, please.
We're going to start getting links being posted in chat.
Oh, God. No posting links in chat.
They'll do it. If anyone's watching, they'll do it. Yeah, so, and also, they're releasing a new cartoon.
Called Sonic Boom. Which I don't get. Are the games to go along with the show, or the show to go along with the games?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes to everything.
Well, the show is called Sonic Boom. Simple. The games are called Sonic Boom: The Rise of Lyric for the Wii U and Sonic Boom: Shattered Crystal for the 3DS. Yes, I had to look that up.
Your Wikipedia is like freaking out.
Yes, because it wants to show history.
Adam says he won't look it up, but as soon as you leave, it's a whole new one.
Thank you, Jacob.
Probably true. Right, Miles?
Miles seen some shit.
I mean, Miles isn't as talkative as Jacob is. I don't know.
Yeah. Smells nicer.
Wow.
I don't like that cologne he wears. It's just God.
It's too foxy.
Yes. Okay. Anything else about Sonic Boom before we just shoot Sonic in the head with us?
Why are you releasing another cartoon? Why? Why? Like, how many cartoons have you released over the years? 1, 2, 3. Are we going to count the Sonic Christmas special as a separate one? Yes. Sonic X, and now Sonic Boom. So that's 6 cartoons you've released.
All of which
Conflict with each other.
not only conflict with each other, 3 of which Sonic Boom hasn't yet, 3 of which have failed.
They all invent new characters.
That are thrown into the games for no reason. Actually, did they take anything from Sonic Sat AM and put it in the games?
Sonic Spinball. Sonic Spinball is based off the Sat AM universe.
Okay, but they didn't take any characters and put them in the main games, the main series games.
No.
Really? They're the best show they had, they didn't do that with. But
Correct.
they did it with every other show.
If you want to see the characters from Sat AM, read the Archie comics.
Yes, I know. Archie Comics continues it.
I'm just saying that's where those characters are.
I think even Archie Comics has like several Sonic stories.
But those characters do make an appearance in Spinball.
Okay.
The main ones, anyway.
Spinball.
Sonic Spinball. It's a very brief appearance, but they're there.
Well, yeah, 'cause it's a pinball game. Roughly.
It's kinda.
It's a pinball game, but the ball can stop.
It's a pinball game where the ball can stop and run around and spin dash.
Yes.
And in between levels, Sonic gets to play pinball. It's true. Look, I'm not the one who made that game. It's true, though. In between the games, Sonic is at a pinball machine for no apparent reason, playing pinball.
That's just like the loading screen.
No! We're talking about Sega Genesis. There is no loading screen.
It's been so long, okay.
Pinball is fun. But, yeah, I mean, it's also, you can also tilt the machine, though. Like, Sonic, like, you actually can tilt the machine.
Really?
Yeah, when Sonic's playing. You can't tilt the machine when you're actually playing Spinball.
Oh, that'd be awesome. It'd be like tilting the entire building.
But there's actually a story to it. Like, it's, Robotnik's Island with the pinball defense system. Yes, it's called the pinball defense system. I'm sorry, I don't make this stuff up.
So what would happen if you wasn't a hedgehog that rolled around in a ball? Would they just walk through the pinball?
Then I guess Robotnik wins?
Or do you just walk past it?
I mean, I guess Robotnik wins.
Robotnik wins.
Because only Sonic can stop it. Because Sonic can spin like a ball. And then he can get the 14,000 Chaos Emeralds that are scattered throughout the entire building because logic.
Because there's really 14,000, not 7.
Right.
Not 8, not 6, not 2.
Technically, in Sonic 1, there were 6.
Yes. No, there's 14,000. 14,000 Chaos Emeralds.
Well, it's like
every game you're getting new Chaos Emeralds. They're not the same ones. They're new ones.
It seems that in this game there are Chaos Emeralds scattered throughout the entire thing. A bunch of them, like way more than 7, and they're all blue. Every single one of them is blue.
Were they gonna make 7 Sonic Spinballs? And then the 8th game was the one where you finally beat Robotnik?
I don't know.
Okay.
But you have to get all the Chaos Emeralds in a level to unlock the next level. That's how it works.
Interesting.
Yes. And to get some of them, you have to ride a minecart.
So now we're on Donkey Kong.
Look, it's Sonic Spinball, okay?
Well, now it's Crystals.
Yeah, now it's Crystals. Alright, fine.
Okay.
Chaos Crystals.
It's Chaos Crystals. I think on that we've killed Sonic. And we're not the only ones with these opinions. It's been getting horrible reviews, just so everyone knows. I've been seeing like 2 out of 10, 1 out of 5, 1 out of 10, 3 out of 10, 1 out of 4, things like that. So.
Well, Sonic died when Sonic Heroes came out.
Yes.
I insist on that. And unless they revive him with a good game, nothing will change.
Okay. Now on that note, we're going to go on our break. We'll be back in a few. Thank you.
Sega, I'm looking at you.
And goodbye.